blood, sweat, and tears you put in the program as a kid and as an alumni supporter to now to be able to see that paying off and kids buying into the program and what it's supposed to stand for. And win, lose, or draw, we've already been successful the last 2 years at getting kids out and getting people involved in our program. So, there's been great coaches before me that tried to beat the drum too. It's ultimately comes to the kids to come out, and we've been blessed to get them to come out this year especially. So, very gratifying and very humbling to be a part of it. And man, it's been a fun ride so far.
Scotland County's fun ride back to football relevance has thus far produced a perfect start, a true red-letter game looming on Friday for the community to get excited about at South Harrison, and as of Monday,
it is, kind of little proof in the pudding for the kids to understand that, we kind of beat the horse that we really haven't had, respect around the program for the last 3 years, and deservingly so. We haven't really produced like we would like to, and that's not necessarily anybody's fault. Coaches or whatever, our numbers were down and injuries happen. In small school football, 2 or 3 kids go down, or the wrong kids. I mean, it's a long year. So, but absolutely, it kind of gives them a little understanding that, hey, we have worked so hard. The coaches are right. And this is a lot of fun now.
Moreover, what has happened in Memphis has been an effective clapback at those of us so-called experts who thought the Tigers' only path forward was a drop down to 8-man football. So what's driving this renaissance? Consider to date that the Tigers have surrendered just 14 total points in 3 contests.
When you're small school football, you got Ironman kids who never come off the field, So Coach Matt Wicker's done a great job working with Dave Shiley at defensive coordinator and putting kids in the right spot. And last year he had some really good strategies. Last year we just didn't necessarily have the maturity and the amount of kids to be able to hang with it for 4 quarters like we do this year.
Scotland County has also profiled an offensive pillar and identity piece to build around in Bo Triplett.
Bo in particular has been a kid that has played since a freshman and started pretty well both ways as a freshman and taken a lot of beatings as a younger player, a 15, 16-year-old going against juniors and seniors and has seen the rough times and still comes up and goes to practice. He doesn't miss anything. He still takes on any task we ask. And for him last year to kind of feel the momentum and this year to really start seeing the fruits of his labor, it's amazing. You look at those kids and with a few more kids around them, their personal stats are able to be so much better. But for him, it's ultimately that team goal of getting some wins and what those senior goals were at the beginning of the year. So it is a testament to sticking it out, perseverance, and good things will come to those who work hard for it. It's definitely an awesome locker room environment to those guys. It's not the coaches. It's those senior leadership like Bo Triplett and Vince Dell and Bristol Alexander and Austin Curry and Mason Parsons, Logan Buford. I'm going to forget some here because I can't count as I talk. But Lane Stott came out this year, hadn't been out for a while. Marcus Smith and Owen Brown. Owen Brown's an example. He's played 4 different positions for us so far this year, all the way from center to tight end to kicker. So those guys are setting a tone in the locker room, and it's been awesome to watch.
It's a perfect storm of circumstances creating this full circle moment for Coach Stott, who's not only a proud alum, but who's getting to do this standing shoulder to shoulder with his own high school coach on the sideline, the legendary Dave Shiley.
A lot of pride and kind of gets a little to your emotions there because he truly taught me what football is, and I've always told everybody who wanted to listen how important football's been to my life, and it got me in coaching to work with kids. It got me back home to be the administrator for my alma mater, and it's ultimately led me back to coaching again and leading great young men and being able to do it with my own son on the team as a junior. So it is, Dave's one of those, he's not going to take the credit himself. He, when we talked him into it last year, he was still like, I don't know if I can contribute, and not giving himself the credit of forgetting more football than I'll ever learn. So I think somebody got a picture of me and him on the sidelines, and I think I have more fun watching him enjoy it and getting back into it